Гарри тут обосрался. Блядь, это же световая, я забыл.
Demons can't stand light. Gotta put it all somewhere, you know?
Barrels. I can see they gave the problem a lot of thought.
Блядь, русского вообще не хватает.
Now here's a fine mess.
These demon pubes are blocking the door.
Hey, look up there. There's a switch glowing the same color. Hold on.
What?
Where else have we seen that color? You reckon taking a walk on the wild side might bring this whole situation into perspective?
Мозгов?
Fucking hate puzzles. Please, Angel, wait for me. Hijo de puta! Cute trick.
Так, здесь мы можем тратить, да, и покупать бутылочки. Я думаю, нам не нужны. Подожди, это не он сделал Killer is Dead? Потому что там тоже были алмазики. Как валюта. И Lollipop Chainsaw. Нет, нет, нет. Подожди, а что делать? Я уже забыл управление.
Here we go again. What's that fucker's fucking hand doing here?
It's his world. Nothing's out of Fleming's reach. He's literally got a finger in every pie. We're surrounded, G. Wait, we can use these barrels. They're filled with pressurized light. They'll explode.
Yeah.
Over there, the door.
Заебал ты сразу.
Don't any demons try to challenge Fleming? You know, like a coup?
Yeah, right. Do you know what happened to the last demon who tried that?
No?
Neither do I, G. All they found was a shish kebab with 2 ears, 2 eyes, 2 kidneys, and 2...
Never mind.
Чё у нас тут внизу? Что-то вы тут встряли. Давайте, катитесь там.
Someone is trying to bring down the house.
Fleming likes opera.
What? You thought he'd be the emo type?
Так, тебе клубничку, да?
Dead alert, G! That corpse is reacting to the darkness. Light this place up before it spawns more demons.
Пошел ты нахуй.
Feels good.
Не, там, наверное, меня сейчас захватит. Ага, все верно. Так. Угу.
Is this some kind of diagram?
I don't know. You leave town for a few demon centuries, and suddenly there's all this amazing new technology when you get back.
А, сейчас босс, да, будет? Ебать, страшно.
Oh, dulcet tones. How lovely.
Yes, kind of.
Oh, fudge! What am I talking about? This is what caused those tremors! It's a melody of death! Oh my god! Oh my god, 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 god!
Why should I be afraid of a few puny earthquakes? What the hell?
Are you afraid of that?
Shit. It's nice to be noticed, huh?
No!
Ёбаный ты в рот. Ты сука. Этот патрон.
Stronger demons require a constant supply of human blood, which they store in special repositories on their bodies. They're a source of great power, but also an exploitable weakness.
Talk about wearing your heart on your sleeve. I understand why brains and eyes are on the menu, but why do demons like strawberries?
You don't know about strawberries? They're demon fruit, G. Fleming's idea of a practical joke on the world of the living. They're made of ground-up tongues.
That's disgusting.
That's not the half of it. You thought Pop Her Cherry was just a figure of speech.
Музыка такая пиздец.
That fella looks like a VIP.
Very important pendejo.
Something like that. Fleming gives his favorite souls special treatment. People who exited the world of the living in style.
Not all demons are damned.
Oh, everybody's damned. The VIPs are just comfortably damned. Little perks here and there.
Such as...
They get to keep their genitals.
Pinche cabrón!
Да, музыка, конечно, вообще, блядь. Трешняк что тут наводит.
I'm coming, baby! Crazy world.
Пиздец.
Magnifico. More demon pubes.
Let's find some darkness that gives us a clear shot at the switch.
Этому глаз.
A hand that barfs darkness. And they said this neighborhood was gentrifying.
сторон народ. Да, блядь. Угу. Не экономим.
Paula, wait! Stop running, my love. Paula, where are you?
Блин, ощущение, что это Silent Hill, которая
What the fuck?
часто пела.
Paula. Paula. Hijo de puta!
That doesn't smell like Paul, unless she stopped showering.
Вообще жесть какая-то.
Well, that killed my stiffy.
Garcia, is that you? You came to save me.
Angel.
Look out, G! It's a trap!
What the shit?
Demons like men, Garcia. They all try to get inside the prettiest girl.
Shit! These twisted demons!
Yes, well, that's the reason I left.
Fuck this pendejo! Mr. Man-on-Monster wants to play. Magnifico.
Так, сейчас мне что надо?
Where is that bastard?
He must be hiding around here somewhere. Hello? Anybody home?
Show yourself, Hell Monkey.
I think he's scared of you.
He should be, Jay. He should be.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa! Ну въебали сейчас же треснул.
Nice rock. Shove it into my face, G. Trust me, it doesn't mean we're engaged or anything.
Might be a tight fit, but okay. So what exactly did that do?
Blue gems let me transform into new tools of war, new gears of me. In other words,
A new weapon. Magnifico.
you know, I bet all the VIPs are walking around with blue gems.
Теперь у меня новая пушка есть.
Motherfucker. Feels good.
Так, теперь-то 2,3, да?
You know I found Paula in a dumpster, right?
What? You said you met her at the supermarket.
I did. It was the bin out behind the dime a dozen.
And you just picked her up out of the rubbish and brought her home?
Why no?
Sometimes I think I hardly know you.
What was that?
I don't know, but we've got company, as in lots of.
Well, if they pull up a chair, I would be happy to beat them with it.
The man who never had his fill.
The man who never had his fill. It was a cold and snowy eve. Certainly no night for a man without a home to be walking these grey and endless streets. Inside the pizza parlor, George Reed spun a lively tune on his harmonica. The local children giggled and pointed excitedly at the harmonica man as their parents glowed with approval. His reward would be all the pizza he could eat, 6 pies at least, and a warm bed in one of these folks' homes. He knew they were good for it. But when he tucked in for the night, George had not had his fill.
No.
As the years and calories stacked up, most men would have got older and fatter. Yet for all he consumed, George only got thinner as he washed from town to town. Tapeworm. Tonight he plied his trade with some grannies and orderlies in a nursing home. Hoo-ah! His harmonica filled the room with joy. After devouring 3 helpings of pork chops and mashed potatoes, he eyed the plate of the old woman next to him. Juice dribbled down his chin. "Go ahead, Georgie," she said. "You're such a good boy. You shouldn't have to starve." But George had not had his fill. Early the next morning, he was already on the freeway with his thumb in the air. "Where are you headed?" said the man in the truck. "Nowhere," said George. "Anywhere." It was a new decade, and tonight George played to an all but empty bar in the city. He had lost a lot of weight. Afterwards, the only woman in the joint took the stool next to him and asked him his name. The bartender leaned over the counter. "You don't know this guy, Mary. George is famous, been all over the tri-state area." With a wink, he added, "Man's insatiable." And that night, George proved it as he buried his face in Mary's beaver. Holy woodland creatures! Attaboy, George! Attaboy, George! "Play that harmonica," she purred. But even after 5 trips to heaven and back, he had not had his fill. The morning after was an awkward affair as they stared at each other over coffee. One wanted to feel more, the other just wanted to feel.
Типа он и залезал или чё?
In his final days, George was all skin and bones. I can relate, except for the skin part. His last meal had been a mistake. It was on a sidewalk one night in a small suburban town that he came across the boy. Hungrily, and with an agonized grimace, he opened his mouth to beg for help. Out came a cacophony of wheezes and toots, but the boy understood.
Wait, you mean Jorge ate his harmonica?
Once he was alone, George Reed looked at the candy bar he held in one hand and began to cry.
Что-то не помню, он ее сожрал или что?
They found George's half-eaten body in a market next town over. In one hand he held a knife, in the other a fork. Chunks of flesh had been torn from his chest and his arms. Blood framed an eerie smile. The wind that morning blew fierce, and as it whistled through the hole he'd carved out of his own neck, the harmonica man played his last song in this world. There were Gawkers, and many knew him. They shared stories of how he'd filled them with hope, filled them with life. They, at least, had had their fill. Especially Mary. The end.
Нихуя я не понял. Ну да и ладно.
That cheeky imp! He doused our goat!
Then let's put out some lights of our own.
Would you kindly bust a cap in those mother fudges before they douse the lights?
Ах ты сука.
You know, we never finished talking about you kidnapping Paula.
I didn't kidnap her.
You hauled her out of a skip. Isn't that illegal in some states? What did she say?
Nothing. Not for weeks. I was afraid to even touch her, you know? Like she didn't belong to me. To anyone.
But something changed.
There was a phone call.
Так, ладно, на этом мы прервемся. Давай, до скорого, возможно, может, что-нибудь мы поймем когда-нибудь.